and they came back to his mother's house in Capernaum. But there was such a crowd thronging about they couldn't even get in for lunch. Meanwhile, Jesus' mother and his brothers and sisters heard a terrible commotion, and they went outside to restrain Jesus because it sounded like he was going out of his mind with rage. And religious experts from Jerusalem taunted Jesus, saying, "It is by the Lord of the flies and the chief of the devils that you cast out demons." And Jesus countered them with parables. How would Satan cast itself out? Like a throne divided, would it not collapse? Like a house divided, would it not fall down? Thus Satan divided will end with a crash. But no one enters a bully's house his goods to take, yet first this bully bound I'll make, and then the goods go free. Is it not for their sake? But they said, "It is he who has the evil spirit," and because of this Jesus was furious. All the sins and curses committed by humanity will be forgiven, but misrepresenting good by calling it evil is to be blind to the spirit of what is good, and that cannot be undone by anyone except oneself. By this time, his mother and brothers and sisters had arrived, and they're calling out for him to stop, but they couldn't reach him through the crowd. And someone said, "Look, your mother and your brothers and sisters are here, and they're calling for you." Jesus said, "Who are my mother and my brothers and sisters?" And looking around at those gathered about, he said, "Here are my mother and my brothers and sisters. Anyone who does the will of God, which is simply to love, is my mother and my brother and my sister."